This is the George Foreman Grill review. It doesn't take long to clean this thing, which you can do quickly, with the sink and stuff. Go ahead and I got my pieces here that I've marinated in beer and wine. That's why it's a little purple. Go ahead and put it on. Now this thing gets a little hot, so you got to be careful. There we go. Get our chicken going here. See, Buster's already coming over. So go ahead and you can pour that out. All you need is a little fork. And this is the George Foreman Grill review. Close the lid there. That cooks real nice. It was only about 20 bucks. So just let that cook for a bit. See? Not really. There it goes. Alright, so now let's get this thing in focus. Can't take the flash off, but go ahead and flip it. Now I like to pour beer on here once it gets going, so leave it on for a bit. We'll check back. Okay, let's check. It's starting to look good. Just flip it now. If it gets too hot, don't close the lid. It's purple because of the wine, so that's okay. I'll go ahead and let it cook like that. Usually now, I'll take my beer, which I'm going to get in a minute. See the progress update here. Now this thing gets really hot compared to the other George Foreman grill I had where it took long, a little longer. Another thing is when you take this off with this particular model, see how that's metal? You will burn your fingers. So when you turn this off, you have to unplug it. And then it's the only way to do it. Sometimes I'll just wait a little bit. So this didn't come with a spatula either like the first model did, but I can't complain. It's a little crispy, it's a little hot. So what I like to do is I'm gonna go ahead and get some beer. I'll be right back. Let's see. Alright, so now I'm gonna add a little beer. Put some on the top, and then I like to put some in the back, just like that. Close it quick. That'll give it nice flavor. Oh, I can smell the beer. Budgie. When I cook, I like to stay here. Very seldomly will I just leave this kind of sitting. See now, because try a little piece. Excellent. That tastes really good. Mighty fine. Let that cook for a bit. Preferably, I like to use Guinness, especially with meat. I think it tastes the best. Or I will use Irish Killian's Red. Here I just got cheap stuff. King Cobra. Little malt liquor. No big deal. Let that cook. Go ahead and drain the fat too. Very carefully. I'm doing this one-handed. Alright. Obviously it's time to do the dishes. The dogs like to steal the tray, so you cannot leave the tray unattended. They will steal that tray. Cook. Alright. So, anyway, go ahead and fuck it. Let's have a drink. This is very good. I need to cut this bottom side. There we go. So, like I said, sometimes I'll just cook it like this. I won't even close it. Foreman. You know, look at all the fat. I cook with beer, like I said. You could do steaks on here too. See, it's starting to look nice. Let's see how we did. Alright. Now with this burnt part, all you do is you could just scrape it off once you get the beer back on it. So the top seems to cook more. So let's flip it again. It's starting to look nice. You go ahead and do that there. Close it again. Now I'm also going to get some onions going with my hot plate. Add some beer with that too. Okay. Cook that in beer. And I might pick cilantro leaves this time. Just kind of experiment when you cook. It's perfectly fine. I mean, with the chicken, I like to use steak seasoning, but for this, I'm going to go ahead and use garlic powder, which I really like to do. See, that chicken's almost dry. It's getting good. Leave it on. Excellent. Starting to taste really good. Gosh, delicious. It's not too dry, which is one thing I really like about this grill. And, you know, you can clean all that. Normally, I like to season this. Okay, we lost our flash. Battery's going. Anyway, I want to get these onions boiling. Add some beer. Add some garlic powder. I don't cook with salt, so there's reasons for that. Add a little oil. Just a little splash of oil. I'm going to add some butter in here too. Alright, now the chicken's done. I actually left this on too long, but you can see it's nice and juicy. Don't let the purple fool you. Very nice and juicy. As soon as our onions are done, we're going to add these with onions. So that's a little butter in there too. So now, this is pretty much done. And we're just waiting on the onions, which this hot plate's taking a while. Using a hot plate instead of a stove tonight. So once those are done, we'll get right back to you. So that's pretty much it. I'll add a little barbecue sauce, honey mustard, little ranch. There's some onions, and it's really delicious. So you go ahead and dig in, and that's the George Foreman grill. Yummy.